What's up, guys? This is Bumpkins here with another new comic haul video. Now, this one's not from my LCS. This is, I guess, what I consider an off-cycle one. But I actually ordered some stuff from eBay recently and also got another new lot of comics from my buddy Silver Age on Instagram. They all happen to come in today. So that was super fun to unbox all those. So I figured I'll go ahead and just show it all off since I've got it all right here. I'm going to start with the comics I got from Silver Age. And again, guys, if you are looking for just some awesome comics to get, Silver Age on Instagram, every weekend just about, he'll do a claim sale. And he's got some awesome books, great prices, great shipping. These books came super well packaged and fantastic condition. If they aren't fantastic condition, he'll let you know. So believe him, whatever grade he says, believe him, because I've never been steered wrong, and I've gotten, I don't even know how many books from him at this point. So we're gonna start off with Amazing Spider-Man number 222. I got this because I'm very close to having a full run of Amazing Spider-Man, starting with number 200 all the way through whatever the last one was, and I hate that I don't remember that. 441, I think, something like that. So from 1 to 200, it's hit or miss. But from 200 on, I've got almost all of them, but there's holes here and there. And this is one of them. So not really a notable issue for any reason, but this is gonna get me that much closer to having the entire run of ASM starting at number 200. So I was excited to get that one. Sticking with Spider-Man, picked up Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 54. Again, I've got almost all of these, but there's a few holes here and there, this being one of them. So again, that's gonna help get me closer to that full run. I picked up Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, number 98. I actually do have this one, but I think mine is quite a bit more beat up than this one. And the price was good, the condition was good. Like I said, better than the one I already have, so this is more of an upgrade for me than a filler. Picked up the Incredible Hulk number 379. Classic Peter David, Dale Keown, that whole run. The run, newsstand too, I didn't even notice that. But this is the run that I knew from the 90s, that I grew up with. I don't have a lot of Hulk comics, but I like the cover. And the price was good, so I just got it for no other reason than this is the Hulk that I sort of grew up with when I was really reading comics in the 90s, and I like the cover. I think it's neat. And one that's really cool is the Marvel Superheroes Winter Special from 1990. Now I do have several of these. I've got the one that's the first appearance of Squirrel Girl. I don't quite remember which one that is, 91 maybe. But I have a couple other of these, and I love reading these at Christmas time. I actually keep these in my box of Christmas ornaments, or Christmas tree ornaments, so that when I go to open that box, decorate the Christmas tree, I have these comics there waiting for me, and I read them every year. But I didn't have this one, and I've never read it. So yeah, this was going to be a nice addition to the holiday collection. And then I got some Batmans. So I picked up Batman number 440. Real quick, I don't have a lot of Batman comics, like, period. Especially from the 90s. I mean, maybe, well, no, you know what? I don't really have a lot of Batman comics. I've read a lot of Batman comics, most of them digitally, most of them from the 2000s onward. But I do have a few of these from this era. So this is like, what, early 90s? And I really like it. I really like these. A Lonely Place of Dying. Isn't this the Jason or Tim Drake? I don't quite remember. But yeah, this is just this was the run of Batman that I remember growing up with as well. So I thought it'd maybe be cool to get a few from this run. So number 440. Also, Batman number 443. Batman number 445. I do have a couple that's right in this area, so this is kind of starting to build a run here. And then Batman 452, Dark Knight, Dark City, part 1 of 3, and I think I have 2 and maybe 3 Wait, that's weird. The backing board is in the middle of the book. Huh, that's funny. But yeah, just on a whim, I thought it would be cool to have some more Batmans from that run. So Silver Age, once again, awesome transaction, super easy, super secure, super good packaging, all that stuff. If you, like I said, if you guys are looking to pick up just some good comics, check him out. The name is down here I've put it on the screen a couple times, and yeah, check him out. I went a little bit overboard on eBay, but the prices were good and I couldn't help it. So I'm gonna actually do these, well, not in any certain order, but I'm gonna save one for last. So I actually got 4 different omnibuses from, there's one seller on eBay that I have found that I've bought from twice now. They have really good prices on most of their omnibuses. They have a pretty good selection and their packaging is crazy good. Like these things were wrapped up and bubble wrap and cardboard and all kinds of stuff. Like I've never been, the 2 transactions now and I've not had any problems. So I picked up volume 4 of the new Teen Titans omnibus. I got number 2 from Amazon a while back because it was a ridiculously good price. This one also was a ridiculously good price. So I've got 2 and 4. And 5 is coming. I think I already pre-ordered it from my LCS, or maybe I didn't yet. But I'll have 2, 4, and 5, and then I've just got to get 1 and 3. The only bad thing about this one and one other one is you can see right here, this is not the seller's doing, but you can see how the dust jacket is folded right there. I haven't opened this yet, but that's how it was shrink wrapped at the distribution place. So it's not the seller's fault, but that just happened. Once I open this up, I'm pretty sure I can flatten that out. That's the only bad thing. Otherwise, this is in fantastic condition. Another one I got, this one was probably the one that was the best, was the most off, I guess. I picked up the Squadron Supreme omnibus, collecting a bunch of different, I should have mentioned the new Teen Titans one collects New Teen Titans number 10 through 31. Yeah. So Squadron Supreme, I wanted to go ahead and get this because it was a really, really, really good price compared to what the back cover is, or what the original retail price was. And this is just a bunch of different stories from Avengers, featuring Squadron Supreme, Thor, Defenders, the Squadron Supreme 12-issue series from 1985. Then we got a couple Captain Americas, and then some newer stuff, Ultimate Power 7 through 9, that kind of thing. So, the Ultimate line from back then. But I just realized that I don't really know a lot about the Squadron Supreme. I haven't really read too much with them, and I thought this would be a good way to read a bunch of stories. And then what really made me decide to pull the trigger on this, because I've been looking at it for a while, is the new Heroes Reborn event or story or whatever you want to call it. It's going to start in April. That's kind of an Elseworlds type thing that posits the question, what if the Avengers never existed and instead the Squadron Supreme was the #1 super team? I don't think that is going to, I'm not getting this because I think it's that story is going to heat up this book or anything. I just wanted some good Squadron Supreme stories. I wanted to read, just read a little bit more about these characters. I know a little bit about them, but I haven't read that much. So there is a lot of Squadron Supreme right there to read. All right, let's see. The next one is Captain America by Ed Brubaker, Volume 1. So this collects Ed Brubaker's run on Captain America 1 through 25 from the early 2000s. I want to say in the 2006 area there, a little before that, a little after that. So I've read all of this before. I read it digitally all before, but this is such a good story. So guys, if you're wondering what this story is, you guys remember Captain America, the Winter Soldier, the movie? This is where they got all those ideas. Now, it's not that movie's not an exact adaptation of this story, but this is the story where Bucky comes back as the Winter Soldier. He's a bad guy for a while. Cap has to try to get through to him. He eventually does. He goes on his redemption arc, that kind of thing. So those ideas are all from this right here. So if you want to read the comics that inspired the entire Winter Soldier movie, this is it right here. Steve Epting on art, the whole thing. I remember reading this and thinking, this is so good. And I can't believe, you know, Bucky is traditionally, up until this run, this is almost, what, like 15 or more years old now, but up until this run, Bucky was one of the only comic characters to ever actually stay dead. Not anymore, but when I read this, I was like, wow, they're actually bringing Bucky back. Oh, now he's a Winter Soldier, and that's cool. And just the whole thing was really, really good. So I had to pick this up because I really love this story. And then the last one, so this was new too. I think this just came out like last week or something. And I got it from eBay because this is cheaper. Not quite as cheap as someplace like Cheap Graphic Novels or In Stock Trades, but it's impossible to get books from those places anyway. So not as cheap as them, but cheaper than you would get retail or on Amazon or something like that. So it was a good middle ground. And then the last one that I am super excited about, guys, this is also a new one that just came out. But just like Cap, it wasn't as cheap as Cheap Graphic Novels, but it was cheaper than retail. The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, reprinting Amazing Spider-Man 39 through 67, and the annual numbers, annuals 3 through 5, and the Spectacular Spider-Man Magazine 1 and 2 from 68. So you guys know I'm actually in the middle of reading these stories over on History of Marvel comics right now, and I'm actually almost to the end of these. So I've actually, for my other account, I've read all these, and I'm right here is my next one to read. So, but I was super excited to get this one as well because these are some awesome stories. You know, it starts off with when John Romita picks up the book, it starts right there with Norman Osborn as the Green Goblin unmasked to be Norman Osborn. He learns Peter's identity, all that stuff. So some really good stories here. Plus, I'm super excited about this because I got Volume 4 for Christmas, and they just announced a new Volume 5 coming out and a reprint of Volume 3, which I've been dying for because that one in Volume 4 probably is the real bread and butter of the really good Spidey stories. So I was super happy to get this. Like I said, I had both of these pre-ordered on Amazon, and then I saw on eBay they were cheaper, and I knew the seller. They're brand new. All these are sealed in brand new condition. The price was cheaper, so I canceled Amazon, went with eBay instead, and super happy with it. Now, you know, real quick, I got these from eBay because I now order my omnibuses through my LCS because I want to support them, but these I was way too late on these to get from my LCS, so that's why I went that route. But now that I'm catching up, everything from here on out is going to go through my LCS because I want to I want to support them. But yeah, so awesome day of just a few from Instagram, some omnibuses from eBay, and yeah, they all came at the same time. It was like a little Christmas. So guys, that's it. I appreciate you watching this video. If you like this video or any of the other videos on my channel, maybe hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a sarcastic thumbs up. If nothing else, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you've gotten anything cool from eBay or Instagram or anywhere else. Omnibuses, single issues, whatever you got. Just let me know, or just let's talk about comics. I love comic books. I could talk about them with a room full of people or just to a camera. And that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.